Pokemon Go Gen 2 released in mid-February of 2017, and now players are already asking, when are we getting Gen 3? While there's nothing but speculation, here is what I hope will appear in Pokemon Gen 3 for Pokemon Go. Now the first biggest thing that I think a lot of people are wanting, but they don't know they want yet, is abilities. Now abilities in the Pokemon games are specific to each Pokemon. Obviously some Pokemon can share abilities, but not every Pokemon can get every ability. Let me give an example. Pokemon Furret, you know that Pokemon already in Pokemon Go, has an ability called Limber, where it cannot be paralyzed in the games. Some other Pokemon have Limber, but Furret cannot get all the other abilities. It can only get Limber and Pickup, and that is it. Oh, and another one where it eats berries sooner, but who needs that right now? The point is, Pokemon abilities in the Pokemon games all do wondrous things that make Pokemon stand out more than they do. So how would these things work in Pokemon Go? Well, here's my idea. Pokemon have abilities based strictly on if they are your buddy Pokemon. So some things could be like in the games, if you have a Pokemon with Flame Body, your eggs hatch faster. So maybe Magmar has Flame Body, maybe Arcanine has Flame Body, maybe Magcargo has Flame Body. So if that Pokemon is your buddy Pokemon, Pokemon eggs will hatch faster in the incubators. Perhaps you have abilities that give you more candy when you catch Pokemon. Perhaps you have abilities that give you more Stardust when you catch Pokemon. Maybe you have an ability that gives you more gym experience while a Pokemon is in a gym. There could be a lot of things that can be done strictly for your buddy Pokemon. So the fact that you have 400 Pokemon in your box means nothing, because only the Pokemon that is your buddy Pokemon will be active for use for its ability. So comment below some Pokemon abilities you think would be pretty cool to see in Pokemon Go. I'm sure we got a lot of awesome ideas out there, and I'm sure that everybody watching this has ideas of their own. Another thing people have talked about is breeding. Now I'm not really sure how that would work, but since there is Ditto in this game, potentially the breeding aspect could exist. Now breeding did exist in Gen 2, but it wasn't really fleshed out until Gen 3. So this would be an interesting idea, if you could leave Pokemon at an actual spot that is a daycare in real life. That could go through the maps, go through their Ingress data, find what places have daycare in their name, perhaps even like puppy daycares, regular daycares, even schools could count as breeding grounds. That would send a weird message to kids, but this is just my preliminary idea, so just let me keep going with it. You leave 2 Pokemon at that area for a while, and just like gyms, you can access them from anywhere, as long as, you know, you have access to the internet. So if you leave 2 of your Pokemon in some random daycare in Indiana and you're back in Florida, you can still reach them and pull them back. And perhaps randomly, they can get an egg, which can have better IVs related to the parents that had that egg. Shinies, can we bring full shinies, please? Not a lot of people really knew what shinies were in Gen 1 at all. In Gen 2, we only really had our taste with Red Gyarados. Gen 3 is where it finally came alive. Let's have shinies. Make it the same chance. Make it the 1 in 8,192% chance to get a shiny. I will shiny hunt all day. I want to put my shiny lantern on a gym that has nowhere near the amount of CP needed to defend that gym, but I want to show it off to the world. Let me show it off to the world, Niantic. Give me shinies. Just make it a random chance. Make it so if I see a Pokemon on the map, it's not shiny. I click on it, it could be shiny. But make it so 2 players can't get that same shiny. Make the shininess random for everybody. That would be awesome and frustrating. I would love to mock my friends when I get shinies and they don't. We all know how that would work. They'd get the shinies, I would not. But at least I was there for it.
I came across a Zapdos raid that obviously I did not get. But I did find a Lugia raid that apparently we're all corralling everyone to get to, because I guess there's like 20 minutes left and they need our help. So we're gonna go there, get the Lugia raid, and let's see if we get there enough time. That's gonna be the big challenge. So yeah.
That would be awesome and frustrating. I would love to mock my friends when I get shinies and they don't. We all know how that would work. They'd get the shinies, I would not. But at least I was there for it. And I get to mock them when they don't catch it. Imagine a shiny Lugia raid and you miss it. The disappointment would be crushing. But if you got it, the success would be remarkable. Give me quests. I want quests like spin 10 Pokestops in one day. Catch 20 Pokemon in one day, just to give me a little more experience and give me a little more than just going from gym to gym and catching Pokemon to catching Pokemon. I know at some point, if you do not implement shinies, just catching Pokemon will not be as fun. However, Stardust is great, sure. Candy is great, yes. Experience is great, yes. But unless you give me a reason to do stuff more than that, then it is eventually going to get dull when I get to the max level. It will. Give me some small quests. Take part in one gym battle this day. Feed this many Pokemon berries at a gym this day. Travel this amount of miles this day. And have them reset every day. So you get some extra experience. Maybe they come out a few extra items like potions or maybe some berries, something like that. Just to give players a little more in-game stuff for just playing the game. I think people would love quests like that. And some minor tweaks I wouldn't mind, or more just updates they could do. But when I'm talking about what I want in the game, let's just add to them. I want to be able to click on my Pokemon and see its stats. I don't want to have to wait to go to a gym screen to see how many battles my Pokemon have won. I am a big thing with stats. I love stats, and I would love to see more stats on that Pokemon. I want to click on them. I want to see total time defended in gym. I want to see total battles won. I want to see that kind of stuff. I would love to have that kind of knowledge, just for my own really personal well-being. Give me contests. Gen 2 was big with the bug catching contest. Gen 3 had the beauty contest, but I'm talking more the Gen 2 kind of area. Give me bug catching contests. Set up events that are automatically in the game, kind of like raids. There's a proximity, there's a timer. Whoever catches X amount of Pokemon in that time, very easy to regulate, mind you. Very easy to regulate. You already keep track of that data. Get certain prizes at the end. That way, all over the world, there could be bug catching contests. You could have, in that proximity, special bug spawns. You know, water type catching contests. In a certain proximity, you have a certain amount of water type Pokemon. That way, it encourages more players to go to certain areas. And then you can give out more items for competing in those certain contests.
So I found a Bulbasaur here, and I'm trying to get Venusaur. This is the last Bulbasaur I'm going to need to get a Venusaur, so I'd really like to get him here. I need, though, to use a pineapple. I have no other berries left. I use them all in gyms, guys. Feed your Pokemon in gyms berries, I'm telling you. That was, oh, I just got him. That was talent right there. That was some talent. Think more on Bulbasaur's part than mine. Just come on. Just make, God, no, don't run away. Pineapple berry again, I suppose. Let's go for it. Nice! Very nice. 1, 2. Pineapple berry. Nope, again. Alright, you know what's, we're going curveball. We're going why would I even, I'm so used to going after like a Moltres or Zapdos or Lugia that I'm totally forgetting. Just make this nice and This is not intended to be this long, she said. It wasn't nice or anything, but it was a curveball. Can we please get us? There we go. This, my friends, this is Venusaur right here. So there's this gym called the Narnia Mural, and I'm sure there's a lot of questions always as to why this is called the Narnia Mural. So I'm going to show you something pretty fucking cool that somebody made over a course of a few weeks. This is near my parents' house, so every time I come back here, I always be sure to, A, take this gym, which I'm going to do, and B, just take a look at this mural. All right, it's a lie, I don't always look at the mural when I'm here, but to take this video, I'll say I do. So I'll show it to you. I'm sure you want to see it.
But those have been my Gen 3 ideas. Comment below on stuff that you want to see appear in Gen 3. Let me know what your thoughts on my ideas were, and I will see each and every one of you guys next time. If you, of course, subscribe for more, why wouldn't you? This stuff is great. I hope it is. Leave a like, though, if you enjoyed it, because that makes me feel a lot better about myself. And I'll see you guys next time.